So something happened while you were away. I got visited by a wandering trader. He gave me all of these emeralds, and then he was no longer useful. I didn't kill this squid, by the way. He literally just went onto my farm and just died there. So anyway, but yeah. So I made some. One of his trades was a bottle of water for an emerald, which is an interesting price to say the least. But yeah, so I have emeralds now. I haven't gone mining yet. I will at some stage, but I haven't yet. I've mainly just been working on the farm. I really don't have that much food, so I just want to get this up and running so that I can just get bread and eat and not starve. So I'm expanding it out now. Water, when it comes to like whatever this is, making the tilled ground wet, water will only go about 4 blocks. So there's no point in doing it here. It'll just grow so slowly and all of that. It's just there's no point. So I'm having it basically covering as much land as I can without having it come too close to this, because if it's too close to this and I'm walking down, you see I kind of landed on the second block there. Um, I can easily just trample on my crops and all that, and that's always annoying. So yeah, I've just been working on that. Now today, when the screw right in front of me there. Today we're not going to be doing too much work on the farm. I'm probably going to be going back and forward to it. You see, I don't have much food, like I said, so I'm not going to be doing too much work on the farm. I'm going to, I think, mostly be working on the house. Now, I mentioned in the last video, oh, by the way, I used one of my emeralds to buy this. It was an open, I think an open eye blossom. I put it in here, it gave me orange dye. Obviously, I didn't do that, I didn't craft it, but I saw it gave me orange dye. And then I put it on the ground, and now it is grey and it is closed, which is not very fun. So yeah, I don't know, maybe there's a way to get it back open again, I'm not sure. But yeah, today I'm going to be working on the house. I haven't really done much work. I've done a small tiny bit, so I'll show you now. Let's put this in here and scroll that, there we go, lovely. So I'll show you what I have done. I think like I've mined an extra square in the house. So this is what it looks like now. Not much. I'm thinking here is going to be sort of a corridor just as you're coming in, and then it's going to start expanding out this way. Although I probably, because actually, you know, because of how far into the mountain it is, I can just start expanding this way. Yeah, I might as well just do that. So like I say, I think I've said before, I don't really have any wood. I need to go get wood to build this. I'm waiting for that last sapling to grow before I harvest out of there. But I don't really have a big plan in mind. I'm just sort of going with the flow, seeing what happens, seeing what works, that sort of thing. Like I considered either making this out of a different type of wood or getting rid of all the stuff on the floor, making a different type of wood, because you don't want it to be all the same material. But I don't know, I don't think it's necessary. And of course, there's more options than just the wood. I could do it out of stone, and there are a lot of good options with stone. Like obviously cobblestone isn't necessarily the nicest looking block in the world. This texture pack, it looks okay, but it does make a good floor in a lot of settings. And it can even make a good wall for a house. Yeah, that's right, okay. It can even make a good wall for a house. It's just, you know, it only works with certain styles. So cobblestone and dirt might not go together. Then again, dirt doesn't go with much. But cobblestone can go with wood, especially I think darker types of wood, so spruce, dark oak, things like that. They can be quite good. But I am happy out to use the wood for now. Yeah, so this is kind of how it's going to be. There's going to be pillars all over the place and stuff. Now I'm not going to have this go out too wide, because I don't want there to just be a massive open space, because it's just a waste of space. I want to actually be doing stuff. So I think this is about as far as it's going to go in either direction. And I am running out of these, so I need to go and make some more. And I should probably, you know, I'll just make another crafting table, leave it in here. Why not? we'll put it there. Now I'm hoping this would look good. If it doesn't, I will be very, very sad because I have to live here. Then again, one good thing about it being made out of wood is I can always just set it on fire. So I think this will be the first room here. I don't know what it'll be. I want to have my bedroom close to the door, so it'll either be here or over there. We'll see. I'm not sure how I want to do the roof. That might be kind of tricky. So I could have logs coming along like this, or I could have them arching over and have like the birch just. I'm not explaining this at all, am I? So I'm thinking either I connect every single one of these pillars with more logs along like this and like this, or I only connect some of the pillars and the rest I just kind of leave without that connection at the corner. And both of those can look good. It depends on how you do it. I think maybe a rounded roof could look quite nice, where instead of just a hard corner, you've got like upside down stairs. That can often, like I say, look quite nice. I'll kind of just show you. Oops, get rid of this, and I'll show you what that sort of looks like. So, have some stairs here. So instead of just going on to like more birch, like a hard corner like that, if you put stairs up like that, and then you kind of keep going on with that, that looks quite nice. Actually, that does look really good. I think I'm going to do that. Not there, that's too low, but I do like the look of that. I still want to have some of these pillars connect. I'm going to leave the door open. Can I sleep now? Because if I can, I will. No. It is getting kind of dark. But I do like having the pillars connected because it does just look kind of good. So I'm going to have to figure out which pillars I want to connect. Oh, broke just on the last block. Oh well. I'll use this cobblestone to break this smooth stone. Yeah, why not? And get rid of that. There we go. Yeah, like I said last time, I'm still not sure if it's really worth it to have the copper tools. I might just do a test sometime, like line up a bunch of like 2 stacks maybe of stone, like 2 rows of like 100 stone, whatever. Get a stone pickaxe and a copper pickaxe, and just go both and time both and see how far each one goes and so on. That might be something interesting to try out. Farm is working well, which is always nice. I can put these in here, lovely. I feel like the crops are growing quite slowly now. I know in Bedrock the crops grow ridiculously slowly, but I'm used to them growing growing quicker in Java. So I don't know if maybe it's a new snapshot or whatever. They just grow more slowly. For example, I have a world in the new release, right? And I've got pumpkins. They grow a lot faster than that. Like I haven't had a single pumpkin grow on this farm since I planted those seeds. Like I bone meal this one pretty much immediately, and in the time it's taken for new pumpkin, there hasn't even been a pumpkin yet, and in that time the other 3 have grown up properly as well. So I don't know. I'm sure I'll be able to sleep now. If you don't want me to sleep, why is it so bleeding dark? Oh, and this is all done. The thing that worries me now is going to break down these trees if it becomes nighttime. Apple, nice. If it becomes nighttime while I'm breaking them, so let's get a start and see what happens. But yeah, so like I said, I think that thing is 7 blocks high, so there's 6 blocks for the trees to grow. The tallest oak tree that I would want is about 6 blocks tall, and usually they grow that high. I think almost all of them in this one are 4 high, except for one which is 5 high. I think there's one that's 5 high, or are they all 4 high? That's interesting. Maybe they can't grow up that tall when there's something up there anymore. Because usually, if you have it up like 7 or 8 blocks tall, the trees can grow up to where. Oh no, I thought one of them was 5 high. Okay, I guess they're all 4 high. But like usually, from my understanding, they can grow up to where there's no obstruction, and it's definitely nighttime now. So I had assumed that the trees could grow up to 6, but maybe they can only get up to 4. I mean, that's still, what was that, 40 something blocks? Because I had some in my inventory anyway. So that's still a fair few blocks, fair few logs. Um, but yeah, I might put that one higher, so, because you can see one of the leaves of the trees is going now, but that one is higher than all the rest of them, so that's why I thought there was one that was 5 high. Hello Pablo, how are you? Keep up with this farm, so I do. So I don't have one for the birch because I don't think birch trees can grow right beside each other like oak trees can. Um, so yeah, that's something interesting about oak trees. I think oak trees are the only trees where you can have multiple different trees growing side by side. Obviously, if you put down like 4 jungle or spruce saplings in a kind of a box, you get a massive one of them trees. But I don't think you can get multiple spruce or jungle trees or birch trees or any other type of tree growing side by side like you can with oak. Now, a problem with this thing, with this style of farm, is you don't always get enough saplings to replace it. So I might only get like 7 or 8 saplings out of this, and I think it's 10 along. I don't know. I'll leave them to drop now, so I will, and I'll come back to that in a few minutes. So we have some more oak now, which is nice. Also, you can see, still using the wooden sword. Will not be getting rid of it until it is all broken up. Ooh, coal. Nice. Love me some Pablo. So, like I said in one of my previous videos, I do have, I guess, an OCD with this sort of thing, where I see this, I can't just leave it. Especially in the early stages of the game, I think it makes more sense now because I have only a little bit over a stack of coal, like this is all my coal, but I could be playing in a world where I have like 2 full double chests of coal blocks, and I'll see an ore or a vein while out mining, and sometimes I can walk right past, but a lot of the time I just need to get it all. Then sometimes I'm just trying to leave the cave and I'm so frustrated. I walk past like iron. I don't think I've ever walked past diamonds without getting them, but like I'll walk past iron and just not care because I'm just trying to get home. So I'm going to fill this up. Technically, I could just put a torch here and that would do because then nothing could spawn, but yeah, I don't like the idea of there being a massive hole in my floor. Except for this one, but sure, look, that's fine. And I need to place some torches down on these logs. The good thing about having these pillars is it gives you a fairly natural looking place to put more torches, so that I can keep this place very well lit up, because I don't like the look of having torches on the floor. It can look okay, but I'm not a fan of it. There's other things you can do, like if you have a wool floor, you can put like glowstone or torches around randomly and just put carpet over it, or if you carpet the whole floor as well, that works too. There we are, nice. So this is it so far. Yeah, I think that's okay. We don't get much done in these videos, but sure. Look at what harm. Have any more saplings dropped for me? So 1. That is not good. I got rid of most of the other oak trees around here because I don't want one of the big massive ones to grow. Yeah. What I might do is, I'll just get rid of these leaves. What I might do for these trees is space them out, so that way they're not sharing, like the leaves aren't sharing so much space. So go here, yeah, and we'll go 1, 2 there, 1, 2 there, 1, 2 there. We can make that 3, why not? That should be okay. I should at least get more saplings back from it now. Usually if I have a leftover sapling, I push it into the composter. This time I'm just going to throw it straight into the chest. I really shouldn't be sprinting and running as much as I am, all things considered. But sure, look, it'll be grand. Oh, there we go. There's enough wheat there that I just gathered to make a bit of bread in a minute. If you can see here as well, I haven't put any wheat here because I want the pumpkins obviously to grow there eventually. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I don't know why they're not growing there. Hopefully they will at some stage. Make sure I haven't dropped anything in the water. No, oh, and more's growing over here while I've been over there. That's nice. Now, bread isn't the best source of food in the game. I think see there I have 2.5 hunger bars gone, so the bread will fill me up. I'll show you now. Oh, I got two things of bread out of this. Nice. But the bread there, it filled me up. It would not have given me any more. It's only 2.5, which is, I mean, considering it's a full loaf of bread, I do feel a bit cheated, but sure, what harm? It's probably not healthy to be eating, you know, multiple loaves of bread and nothing else in a day. But as I've been trying to tell you guys, there's the right way and then there's my way. And my way is more fun, at least for me. So I'm going to start putting this backwards as well. And actually, what I might do before I run out of time in this video is test out different designs now with the roof. So I can't just have it like that because then that'll show. So if I have it curved around like that maybe. Ooh, that actually looks quite nice. So I keep getting rid of this here. And then what I'm thinking is, let's put that like that. What I'm thinking is that maybe. If I get rid of this here, if I just get one section done, that'll be okay. Yeah, I think that looks alright. And maybe for here as well. Oops, no. So if I push it around like that maybe. I think this is starting to come together. I'm starting to like this now. Right, I think that looks good. So this is this is one corner. This is sort of what the house will look like. I'm happy out with that. I think that looks fine. Nice. I will make some more half slabs, and I might as well just keep going with the roof. So let me know what I should build, because I have some ideas for things I could build, but I never know. See, it's interesting seeing different people's styles. Like some people will have a world where they'll have like their base and they'll have like pixel art and other things up around the place. I've never really played like that. I've always had fairly like, I guess realistic is the wrong word because it's, you know, it's Minecraft and there'll be things that are flying and stuff. But I've usually gone for things that are like, at least by Minecraft standards, more realistic. Um, so maybe I'll have like a flying house, but that flying house will look like a house, you know? Or I'll build like a town or something like that. Better not forget to do the floors as well. Go down now. I get some more little bird show. I should probably spend more time off camera gathering resources, but sure. You know what, harm? I don't think it's a bad idea to make that many slabs because I'm going to be using it for both the floor and the roof, so it should hopefully be okay. Oh no. I hate when that happens. Oh, that's okay, I can just turn this into planks, yeah. So let me know what you think as well of this way of sort of doing videos. Do you prefer me to, because I think this is the best way for me to do them, but would you prefer more edited down where I get more done? Because I could make that work, it would I'd be uploading a lot less frequently, I think. But there is something nice about doing it this way, but there's also something nice about actually getting stuff done, you know, in the video, which don't always get done. Don't always get stuff done. I mean, so far this is my third video and this is all I've gotten done. And even then I did some of this off camera, not much, but I did do some of it. And this pickaxe is about to break, so I better go and make myself a new one. In fact, I'll make 2 new ones. Just to think ahead. I did find some more copper while I was mining out the house, so that's helpful. Also, I'm going to need to figure out storage soon because it's a lot of cobblestone. And there we are, it's just broken. That's alright. I'm going to try and finish at least the roof. Oh, some more copper. Yeah, I'll get that now, why not? Yeah, I'm going to try and finish at least the roof in this video. I am trying to aim for about 20 minutes. I think that's a good length for a video. And I can leave that like that, so I can, because I'm going to be mining that out again anyway. Also, I noticed in my last few videos there was no sound because I don't have actually I probably do have headphones I could use for my laptop. So I've just been playing with the game on mute, but I can probably undo that. I don't know what to see. Oh, nighttime. That happened quickly. But yeah, so hopefully I'll have that fixed, and there should be game sound in this episode. I'm not sure how loud it will be. I'm not even sure if there will be. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. But hopefully, I have that fixed and figured out and so on. But it's not really the end of the world. I don't think it makes that much of a difference. Okay, finish this up here. I think this is starting to look quite good. I have to remember I'm not connecting these pillars because these are going to be pillars in the middle of the room and not against a wall. And there we go. That's a lot of the house done. I'll do the floor as well while I am here. I might as well just finish this off, and then we can have a step back and look and see what it's going to look like. Yeah, I think that looks nice actually. I'm quite happy with that. And then I'll have like doors in here and so on leading off to different places. But yeah, I think that looks alright. I'm happy with that. Bye.